So are you thinking about moving to Lexington, Kentucky? Well, in this video today, we're going to take you around some of the neighborhoods here around Jacobson Park and show you 3 different homes and 3 different price points to give you an idea of what's available in the Lexington area. In a previous video, we talked about all the great things there are to do here at Jacobson Park. So we thought it would be a great time to show you some houses in this area at different price points. So let's get started. Hey everyone, if this is the first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to find out all the changes and updates in the current market in the Lexington and Central Kentucky area. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be looking at properties today on the southeast side of Lexington in the Hamburg area. It's just outside of New Circle Road and very close to Interstate 75. Lots of shops here, tons of places to eat, about anything you can think of to do here. It's not very far from downtown. You could probably be in downtown Lexington 15 to 20 minutes depending on the traffic. So it's not really a hard travel to get down there. These houses that we're going to look at today in these neighborhoods are close to Jacobson Park, which is our target area for today. So let's get to our first neighborhood. All right, so now we are at our first neighborhood. This is in the Autumn Ridge subdivision, just outside of New Circle Road, really close to I-75. Now, as you can see, these homes in this area are well maintained. I mean, if you can look over here, you'll see the streets are wide, very well maintained, very nice houses. Now, the first house that we're going to see, we're coming up on, and this house is priced around $385, and very nice house, brick front. Lots of these houses, as you can see, are brick on the front. 2-car garages. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath house. It's right at just a little bit over 2,400 square feet. So that puts us at a price point of $158 per square foot. So when you're thinking about our median house prices per square foot in Lexington, this one is much cheaper than that. So as you can tell, that this area is a nice house. I saw, as I was driving into the neighborhood, I saw a nice pond down the way. Really nice area to be in. This house is the oldest one we're going to see today. It was built in 1990, so that's why you can tell that the trees are more mature here. The landscaping is more mature. These houses have been here a little longer. This house is, as we're looking at houses that are close to Jacobson Park, this house is 3.8 miles from Jacobson Park. So we're going to look at our next house, and it'll be a little more expensive, and we'll make a comparison. Okay, now here we are at our second location. This is be the second house that we're going to look at today. As you can see, we're coming up on the house we want to look at. It's just across the street. Not a very wide street, more of a smaller neighborhood. Actually, the street sign there, I don't know if you can see, it says beaten path. So I guess we're right off the beaten path. All right, so there's our house. This house is a larger house. This one is priced at $530,000. It's about 3,150 square feet, which puts us a little more at $168 per square foot. Trees here are mature, but not as mature as the last neighborhood we're in. This house was actually built in 2005, so it's quite a bit newer than the last house. This is a large house in that it has 6 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It's got a really nice front door, I don't know if you can see that. The high school here is also the Frederick Douglass High School here. This house is 3.6 miles, about the same as the last one, to Jacobson Park. There are lots of sidewalks here though. You could walk your dog. I've seen people out walking their dog today. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Lexington, Kentucky. Don't see anyone out here on their porch, but Some really nice houses in this area. We're close to shopping. As I said earlier, we're close to shopping, lots of restaurants. It's pretty quiet here in this area. I'm out kind of in middle to late afternoon, not a lot going on, which is pretty good. We're going to drive through the neighborhood and I'll give you a little bit of insight of the other houses in the neighborhood, maybe around the corner, so you can get an idea of just what's here. Hold on a bit and we'll get going. Now, here we are at our third house that we're going to tour today. Now, this house is significantly more expensive than the last two that we looked at. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home that is 4,916 square feet. We're coming up on it right now, as you can see, right here. Looks like the house next to it is occupied. These are newer houses. This house was built in 2022, so it's very new property. It has a walkout basement, ranch style home, all brick home, lovely property. This house is a little more at 183 square feet. Now you'll notice that the landscaping here and the trees, they are not as mature as the last places we've been, but as I stated earlier, this house was built in 2022, so all the properties are newer. What they do when they come into these areas is the builder comes in and takes out all the trees and then they replant to replace the ones they've taken out. As you can see, this is a nice property here. It's the closest one really to Jacobson Park that we were going to look at. This one is actually 1.4 miles to Jacobson Park, so it would be a quick stroll over there to the park. You can see the houses next to it, very well taken care of. My name is Lisa Prather with Century 21. We get calls and emails every day from people like you wanting to make a move to Lexington or the Central Kentucky area. Whether you want to move in next month or 9 months from now, send us an email or give us a call or shoot us a text and let us know. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Lexington or the Central Kentucky area.